Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something that has the entire African music scene buzzing, the recent Twitter statement from Mr. P, one half of the iconic duo P Square. It's not every day that we see such raw emotion and honesty from a superstar, and this one really hit home. So, let's dive into what Mr. P had to say. My dear brother Paul, just like I have told you several times, I am not in any competition with you or anybody else. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my efforts in the group that we both created and built together really speaks volumes. In your recent interviews, you claimed that you wrote and sang 99% of all P Square songs and discredited me by saying that our song with T.I., Eja Joe, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using the YouTube views to discredit me once again. You can feel the pain and frustration in those words. Mr. P is clearly addressing the ongoing tension between him and his brother Rude Boy, and it's heartbreaking to see this unfold so publicly. But he doesn't stop there, he goes on to defend his contributions to P Square's success. You never acknowledge the other songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo, More Than a Friend, Shikini, Say Your Love, Gimme Dat, Senorita, Egbedu, and a few others. Were these songs also considered failures as well? Mr. P is reminding us of the hits that P Square delivered over the years, songs that defined an era in African music. He's questioning why these achievements seem to be downplayed or overlooked in recent comments from his brother. Every time I have spoken in interviews about P Square, I have always used we and us, because I saw us as a team. But whenever you speak, it's always I and me, even when I'm standing right beside you. It's as if I never existed. This is a powerful statement about how Mr. P perceives the dynamics within P Square. He's always seen them as a team, but he feels like his contributions are being erased or minimized. It's a painful realization for anyone, especially when it involves someone you've worked so closely with for so many years. My brother, neither of us is the most talented artist in the world, but you fail to understand that God gave us this talent and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. Instead, you chose to turn the most awarded and decorated music group in Africa into a laughingstock again. He further said, "One thing you need to understand clearly is that the fans didn't fall in love with P Square because of who sang or danced the most. What made us special was the magic that came from our combined effort, us two. P Square was a force, and the fans fell in love with P Square because of our uniqueness and unity." He's reminding everyone, including his brother, that P Square's success wasn't just about individual talents. It was about the magic they created together, the chemistry, the unity, and the combined effort that made them a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. Rather than joining forces with me to reclaim our #1 spot in the music industry, you chose to team up with Jude to claim the #1 spot in the P Square group, always looking for opportunities to marginalize and humiliate me. This part of the statement reveals the internal power struggles that have been brewing within the group, with Mr. P feeling marginalized by his brother and their elder sibling, Jude. It's a sad reminder of how even the closest relationships can be strained by competition and misunderstandings. He said, "You are always claiming to be P Square's songwriter, composer, producer, singer, backup vocalist. In fact, you were everything including P Square's video director, band, promoter, manager, even the choreographer. You are the author and finisher of P Square. In fact, I dash you 100% of everything instead of the 99% you claim." This is Mr. P's way of saying he's tired of the constant battle for credit and recognition. He's essentially saying, you can have it all, if that's what you really want. It's a powerful statement of resignation and frustration. Again he said, "I blame myself for not responding to your tweet claims in April 2015 that you wrote and sang all of P Square's songs. I didn't respond to these false claims for the sake of peace, as advised by family and friends, and now I am paying dearly for it." Mr. P is reflecting on a moment from the past when he chose to stay silent for the sake of peace. But now, he feels that silence has come back to haunt him, with the false narratives taking root and causing even more damage to their relationship. So, my brother, let me ask you, is Rude Boy or Mr. P bigger and more successful than P Square today? Are we individually selling out arenas and stadiums like P Square used to? Are we topping world music charts with our songs as solo artists? Do we command crowds and entertain massive audiences like P Square? These questions hit hard because they force both the brothers and the fans to reflect on what's been lost since their split. Mr. P is essentially asking, are we better off apart, or did we lose something irreplaceable when P Square ended? I often find myself wondering, what do you truly gain by constantly disrespecting and belittling me all the time? You have disrespected my wife, disrespected my family, disrespected my talent, disrespected my ideas, and even sided with Jude when he was clearly trying to oppress me. Here, Mr. P is expressing the deep personal hurt that comes from feeling disrespected not just professionally, but on a deeply personal level. It's not just about music anymore, it's about family, loyalty, and respect. Now, it feels like you have taken it even further by trying so hard to turn the fans against me by making them believe I'm jealous of you. You have been doing everything for the fans to hate me, but guess what? They will never hate me. Instead, they will hate us both because we have disappointed and failed them. This is a stark warning from Mr. P. He's saying that the ongoing feud isn't just damaging their relationship, it's hurting their fans, the people who've supported them from the beginning. And in the end, it could lead to a loss for both of them. So, my brother, as we celebrate our birthday today, I wish you well, and may the Almighty God keep us alive. And as for the upcoming concerts, I wish you and your team all the best, and I hope you all achieve great success. Despite everything, Mr. P ends his statement with a message of goodwill. It's a bittersweet reminder that, beneath all the tension and hurt, there's still a bond between these two brothers, a bond that, hopefully, one day, can be mended. And there you have it. A raw, emotional statement from Mr. P, shedding light on the ongoing rift between him and his brother Rude Boy. It's a reminder of how even the closest relationships can be tested by fame, success, and competition. But what do you think? Can P Square ever reconcile, or is this the final chapter for the iconic duo? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite artists. Until next time, stay blessed.